I should have started with the question I'm about to ask you now. So you've obviously covered, possible solutions for disunity, right? But what do you think causes lack of unity amongst us?
Allahu Akbar. It's the nafs. It's the lower self, honestly. I am better than you. I know more than you. Sister Maryam, I know more than you. Who are you to say to me? This is the nafs, the lower self. Nafs al-amara, the nafs that is inclined to evil. Inclined, I am the best. I know best. Who is this people? This is our deepest problem. Our societies are very nafsani. They're not ruhani, very nafsani. It's about, in Western terminologies, it's about competition, right?
Yeah.
Charles Darwin spoke about social Darwinism, right? Darwinism, survival of the fittest. This is not the way that we looked at it in Islamic thought. Survival for everyone. Allah has given you a disposition that is unique for yourself and might be different than mine. Your character trait might be different than mine, but that's beautiful because it's God-given. That's why we need the diversity, and the unity comes in Tawheed. Unity in Tawheed, diversity in approaches. So I guess that's to accept that you're not better than others, you're as good as others, and you can learn from others. Our traditional scholars, even if they were Hujjat al-Islam, many of them, the proof of Islam, they were the great, ulama. After each manuscript in their books, they wrote, Allahu Alam, Allah knows best. That's what we need to always have, because we don't know everything, Allah knows best. And that makes you humble. That makes you humble. To understand that you have flaws and you have shortcomings, and don't think that other people's shortcomings that you see is not your shortcomings as well. So this is a nafsani thing, and that's why we don't find this unity, one of the aspects. Then we have a lot of other geopolitical reasons, lack of resources, lack of rooting ourselves again in our own ontology and epistemology. And there are so many other reasons that I don't want to go too much into geopolitics. That could be a different discussion. I'm happy to be with you again. But I think this nafsani thing is very important, and that we start with ourselves. Jihad al-nafs before jihad al-dunya. Work with your nafs, tame your nafs. We're very good at changing things in dunya. That's good. We need, if you see it's something bad, you should change it. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that you can change it with your hands and stuff as well. But start with yourself. Self-knowledge, the inner, the bottom. Work with yourself, because you're a microcosmos of everything that is a macrocosmos outside. It's inside you as well. So work with yourself, and then you can change the whole world through yourself, and then you can start to engage in the world. And this should be, the one doesn't exclude the other. You can do it simultaneously, but begin with yourself is very important. We tend to forget that sometimes in this dunyavi activism. And I'm not against dunyavi engagement. It's important. We're living in dunya. We should work here. We should do things here. It's part of our ibadah as well. Amal, mu'allama, working, doing things, chores, but the inner work needs to be there, centered.
Thank you. Thank you. That's very good. Thank you very much. Okay, so I think you might find this interesting.